guys, me again. So sorry I've been a little bit quiet. I have managed to get a sinus infection on this side of my face, and today my face is looking a little bit puffy, not that you can tell anyway, my face, and I'm a bit of a sniffles. Yeah, I'm feeling proper sorry for myself today. So I thought to cheer myself up, I'm going to plant some seeds. And today I'm going to plant some peas that will actually grow into pea pods. The other day I did the pea shoots. So today I'm going to do the pea pods, and I'm going to do Feltnum first. And I am determined this year to have some food, and I want some food before July. Last year, well, I didn't have any peas last year. Maybe I had a couple in the garden and that was it. And I started them indoors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start these off now today, sow them. I'm going to keep them indoors until they germinate, and then I'm going to put them into the polytunnel, because peas, first varieties especially, you can get winter peas, they're really hardy, and I just think in the polytunnel they'll have a bit of protection. They won't have too much heat in here to, you know, go all leggy. If I put them in the polytunnel, then it'll keep them protected. It'll still get, you know, if we have a heavy frost, then the polytunnel will still go really, really cold, but it'll protect them from the wind and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna plant some peas, yay! I'm also gonna plant some broccoli and cauliflower, you know, a couple of the brassicas, maybe not loads of them, just a few, to see how I get on. Some cabbages maybe, because like I said, I don't want to be eating out my garden till July. I want to be eating before then, and if anything goes wrong, I've got plenty of time to sow. I usually start my kohlrabi in February anyway. They're a brassica and they do really, really well. So I'm thinking of broccoli, cauliflower, some cabbage, yeah, just a few of them. So I'll bring it in and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so these are my trays. I'm doing it inside. It's a bit cold outside. I was going to go to the allotment this morning, but Asda is coming today. It's Wednesday. They've texted to say they're going to come early, so I just want to stay in the house. I know the man told me last week to ignore those text messages, but knowing my luck, they will come early. I won't be here, and they'll take my food back with them. So I thought I'm going to sow the peas inside. Now, got my handy tool here, which is a pencil, and I just poke holes in the compost and plant the peas inside. Now, these trays have little brown pots in them usually, but I'm gonna not use the pots and just do them like this. And I've pushed the compost in and packed it in, you know, because they're going to be in here for a couple of months now at least, growing away slowly, so I want them to have plenty of food. And then as the roots grow, they'll come out in one big clump. You know, if the compost is like loose, when I pull them out, it just falls apart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 peas per cell. Easy, don't worry. Yeah, so if you're sowing these outside, don't forget, mice absolutely love them. I'm not sure if the bigger mice love them as well, and we have got a few on the allotment, as I found out last year when they ate all my direct sowings. so I'm not going to risk it this year. And I've got all my netting ready, so when I plant them out, the pesky pigeons can't eat them because they absolutely love the tips of peas, like pea shoots. We're not the only ones that love them, pigeons love them as well, and we have got so many on our allotment site, it's crazy. And there we go, that's it really. That's all I need to do is make 4 little holes, pop them in, and there we go. I know some of you might think it's too early, and that's fair enough, but I'm just going to give it a go. Now I've got the polytunnel, I really want to see if it will make a difference and help me get stuff going a bit earlier. Now the last predicted frost here in Cardiff is the last week of April, but these peas, I'm sure it said they can go outdoors in March, so I can plant them out in March. I might need to get a bit of fleece to put over them and protect them a bit, but we will see. I have got like that little tunnel that I planted the broad beans in. I've only got 1 growing, but I have got about 10 plants here, so yeah, I might sow some more now I've got the polytunnel started and put them in there, and then transplant them later. So hopefully they'll be ready before the black fly come into full force. Just thought then, I never checked to see if you could see me. The sun's a bit brighter. We have had some rain here, and it was pretty miserable this morning, so that's why I didn't mind doing these jobs indoors today and as to come in early. But it's gone really nice now, so never mind, if they come early I can get there this afternoon. Right, one thing I have noticed while I've been digging the plot over and having a look and tidying up, I'm finding so many plastic plant labels, and if I had wooden ones it wouldn't matter, I could just leave them in. So I'm gonna try and do, I've got some wooden lollipop sticks. I bought them for 50 for £1 from Wilko's, and so I'm determined to use these this year, so then I won't have to. I'm just going to put first peas, and that's it. Bit of water. Remember, peas, they rot really quickly. This compost is compost from last year that I got out of the garage, so it's bone dry, so that'll just need soaking for a bit now. Leave that there. I'm gonna do another tray, so I'll roughly have about 96 pea plants if they all germinate. I'm not saying they're all going to germinate. Ooh, excited. Right, I'm going to get on with this and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's the second lot of peas done. Put some water on there. I'm just going to let them soak. They might need a little bit more. I'll see how dry the compost is. I've got some brassicas here, and I've got as well, I'm going to do some spring onions. I can never grow spring onions at all. I grow them and then something eats them. So I'm going to give them a go again. Maybe try them a bit earlier. I don't know. They seem to take ages to grow for me. Somebody said they're like a really quick thing to grow. But you know, it takes me like 4 or 5 months to grow a spring onion. I love these Ishikura ones. They're meant to be perennial. So you leave the bottoms in and you just cut the tops. But I don't know. I planted some last year. And if they come up this year, then I'll know they are perennial. Okay, so these are called White Lisbon and they're winter hardy, so they should be ideal to grow now. I don't know how old these seeds are, but we will see. So most spring onions, if you leave them in the ground, they will bulb up. Not all of them do, but a lot of them do. So if you, this White Lisbon one does it as well. If you leave them in the ground, they will just bulk up. So I'm going to do them in little clumps. And I'm going to put about 10 seeds in each cell, or just a little pinch. And I will plant them out like this so they grow in bulbs, and I just twist them and pull them as I need them, and then that gives the others then chance to grow a bit bigger. There we go. That'll do. Should I do? Yeah, I might do one more. So then I've got potentially about 90 spring onions just in that little space, if they grow. I hope they do. I don't know if because I do them later on that it's too hot and they don't germinate. I really don't know. So if I do them now while it's cooler, they might come. Okay, a bit of water. I am determined to have loads of veg this year. I've got 2 allotments now. Well, I've got 2 plots. One's 10 rods, the other one is 9, but still, that is so much space to grow stuff. And what I got last year was absolutely pathetic. So I'm going to really try this year. Not that I don't try it every year, but I think I could have tried harder last year. It was just a rubbish year for everybody, wasn't it? So yeah, right, spring onions. Spring, okay. I always put my plant label, if I've done more than one row, I put my plant label to the right so I know that that means what I'm growing to the left of the plant label is all the same. It just saves me writing labels for each row so I know. Right, next I have brassicas. Look at that bag. Okay, so I want cauliflower, broccoli, there's a broccoli, I'm not sure which ones would do best. I'm just going to pull out a few and see what the label says. Oh, I've got that beautiful one. When does that? Oh, that's a winter one, so I don't need that just yet. Right, what have I got here? Snowball. Okay, so there is a variety called All Year Round with the cauliflowers, and you can sow it from January to May or September to October. People say they aren't that great, but I'm going to give it a go because that's what I've got. I've also got Autumn Giant, but you sow this later and obviously you harvest it later. And this snowball one, when does it say? April. Yeah, snowball one is a winter one. So hopefully if I grow this now, I'll have some from June, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then I can sow this Autumn Giant and have this like September to November. And then snowball is a winter one. So I'll have them December onwards, hopefully. Okay, right then. So I'm going to start off with the all year round cauliflower. I am going to do this quick-headed broccoli. This is from the real seeds. So you can get 2 crops out of it. You can plant it in September. You can start sowing this in late August or September and keep it in an unheated greenhouse, so then you get a head start next year. Or it says mid-March, but I'm going to do it now and see how we get on. And we could have, it says 60 days, so we could have a harvest of these, I wouldn't say May, more like June. Yeah, it says end of May, beginning of June. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to plant 10 in here with the hopes that I get 6, because they're only small. There we go. So, you know, they might not all germinate. When they germinate, when I put them in the polytunnel, the slugs might have them. If I put them out, the slugs might have them. You don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to do 10. And hopefully, I'll get 6. And then I will sow some again in March. Okay, same again with the cauliflowers. I'm going to plant 10. Tiny, teeny, tiny little round balls they are. There goes. Cauli all year round. And then I'm going to do this green sprouting broccoli as well. It says sow April to May, harvest July to September. But I'm hoping it will come a bit early if I sow them a bit early. Okay, so green sprouting brock, bit of water. So really, really exciting time. It's made my face feel better. It's made me forget about my face at the moment. Anyway, oh yeah. So that's why I bought the polytunnel, to extend the growing season. I know this time of year, light is a massive issue, so your plants can get really leggy, but I'm going to try it, and you know, I've wasted 10 seeds. I haven't wasted any compost because that can go in the garden or I can reuse it, but yeah, I'm just super excited to get going really. Ooh, yeah. I'll leave the kohlrabi till February because I know that does brilliant for me in February, and if these are rubbish I'll just start them again with the kohlrabi in February. But hopefully, touch wood, these grow and I will have something to eat in June. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself, because if it goes wrong, you know, it goes wrong, it doesn't matter. But I'm determined not to feel like I have been doing, you know, panicking about food and stuff like this. If I know I've got this growing, yeah, makes me happy. And talking about food, I'm starving. What time is it now? 11:10. Okay, well, Asda didn't turn up, did they? Oh, so, yeah, this video will be after Asda. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. This is my therapy. I've been going up to the allotment for a couple of days, just clearing brambles and stuff like that, and it's been absolutely amazing. My spirits have lifted so much, and I forget soil is my therapy and my allotment is my therapy. I've moved the polytunnel, that's all sorted. I've moved it right in the corner. I've buried the frame, I've buried the cover, I've hammered it down with pegs, and I've got the guide ropes, and I'm just hoping, you know, if we get a bit of a breeze, never mind a gale, that cover was coming off in a breeze. The side that is still all ripped, I have put poppers on it, and I can pop them together because the rain was getting in and the sellotape has lost its stickiness. So yeah, I put some poppers on there and I can just pop it on now, and that seems to have worked great. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get a little breeze, and if it stands that, then I'll be a little bit happier, because even with a slight breeze it was off. I had to anchor it down with massive big stones and everything. Yeah. Oh, let me just update you on my propagators. Let me show you what's growing in them now. So this window is in the sun most of the day. These are the aubergines that have grown, and look, I've got 3 of the aubergines from the Real Seed company. So they didn't do anything last year, but they have come now. And then still nothing from my cherry bomb chili and cayenne chili. So we'll see. But in this side, look how well this propagator is doing. And this is the one from B&Q that I was moaning about. So these are all the Amy peppers. These are new seed this year. These are Frigatello here. These are old seed. They're about 3 years old and they've done really well. Thor, really old seed again. And I've got 3 of them. And then on the end there, I have got the paprika peppers. And there's one just trying to come through there. So yeah, this propagator has turned out to be really good. I'm really chuffed after me moaning about it. Okay, so that's it for today. That's where my peppers and stuff are up to. Really chuffed that they're growing. No sign of my pea shoots yet, but it's only been a few days, so I'm not bothered. But I am holding off from watering because I don't want them to rot. If nothing's happened in about a week, I'll give them a little bit of watering again and see how they go. The peas and everything, the brassicas that I've grown today and the spring onions, I'm just going to put them in that window for now, for a couple of days, and then I will move them once they have germinated. Say a couple of days, you know, a couple of weeks maybe. It depends how long it takes to germinate. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you're growing anything, let me know. I love, love, love to hear if people are growing stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you for everybody so far who has subscribed. Thanks for all your lovely comments and messages. And I'll see you soon. Bye.